first.
Stream is going live. Posts are going out.
I needed to make a quick posteroo.
Posteroo!
Oh,
Take that, 90s kids.
Is it a Dunkaroo but a post?
No, I was making a Polkaroo reference.
Fuck. I thought I was really onto this one.
You fail. Speaking
you know what?
Speaking
give
of
my best shot next time.
Speaking of 90s kids trauma, anyone who grew up with the shows Reboot and Beast Wars, which are primarily Canadian cartoons that aired
Beast
in the
Wars
90s.
was fire.
I uploaded a video the other day that someone on my podcast gave me the idea for, where I took two of the most traumatic moments from these two shows and mixed them into one video. And those two moments are Enzo Matrix losing the game and being trapped in the internet, and Optimus Primal being blown up by the alien satellite.
why would you ever do that to
I
yourself?
was about to say, what the fuck is wrong with
Also, Matrix Reboot is literally the best show that has ever graced Canadian television.
Agreed. But like, I mixed up these two traumatic moments in a way that I think exponentially multiplied their effects.
I would like to stress that Reboot goes from season 1, happy, fun, hooray, they're heroes of the mainframe,
Computer hijinks.
to absolutely emotionally destroyed kid growing up in the internet, now trying to find his way back to his family with his weird fish woman girlfriend.
Yep.
In the internet.
Yep.
Also,
I mean, that sounds like a regular kid in the internet, but yeah.
He's now fair. He's now an incredibly grizzled, like, cyber bounty hunter. If you guys want to reconnect, we'll be good to go. Because hi everyone, welcome to our tangent down like Canadian television stuff that start out fun, so your parents approve of it, and then absolutely destroy your childhood soul.
BluePopStream.
We decided to get the tangent out early today.
Most of it happened off screen.
Most.
That's why we're late.
Most of it.
So, since not a whole lot like plot point relevant happened last session, killed a bunch of undead that were a little stronger than I intended them to be. And then they found some fancy new items.
Yes, we did a spooky and possessed one for a moment too.
Also that, yeah. Yeah.
Barry is not here this week, so her character will be a little bit on autopilot.
So little tiny me is hopping into the Barry mech.
Cookie smash.
Okay, way to steal my joke, dude.
Anyway, yeah, we're good to go. What's everyone want? There's a door in front of you. This room is painted up and like carved and painted with hues of blue on the dragon and some of his soldiers, actually. Scenes of battle, scenes of the dragon amassing his horde, all of that.
Game is paused.
Before we do that, did Simon actually finish his short rest that he got?
Yes. Short rest is good. If you guys are taking the time for a short rest, nothing's gonna fuck with you.
Yes, I'm up to full.
Yeah.
Alright. Fucking open the door. We checked it for traps and stuff last time. We saw nothing, so.
I think so, yeah.
I believe you did find a small rune across the center seam of the door in what would be the carved dragon's chest.
I believe I did an Arcana check on it.
And you rolled a 5, so we know nothing about it.
Right. So,
I will allow one other person to attempt an Arcana check.
who's got the highest Arcana?
I don't think I do.
I have a -1.
I'm gonna look over at our other
Ladies
caster.
and gentlemen, welcome back to Whose Arcana is Highest. I am your host, +0. Can't wait to see what the other numbers are.
It's probably Kai. It's probably Kai.
That's not
Barry's a
zero.
+0. Barry has a +0.
But as you know, with the
okay.
rules, whoever
Okay.
rolls, feel free to take a guidance.
Go ahead and add a d4 to that 16. I I love that Baldur's Gate has taught everyone just how incredibly fucking broken strong guidance is. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
19, sure.
To be fair, we didn't really need it that much before, but recently we've been having a lot of really shitty rolls.
Like all last week.
Some people knew how good guidance was. Now everyone knows how good guidance is.
Yes.
Anyway, so Kai, you examined this rune that Simon walked up and said, "Well, I got nothing."
Thanks.
And you look at it. And it's an old rune in an arcane dialect of Draconic that represents lightning.
Oh.
Alright, so I indicate this to the party. And perhaps this may be a trap of some sort that's going to electrify us, maybe? Or just a simple
with the 19 as well. I will also say that you, like reading the rune and reading sort of the magic entwined into it, it does look like you might be able to overload it or short circuit it somehow.
Ah, I can do that.
Alright. Does anyone have an availability of how we can possibly overload?
I have Witch Bolt.
It may also be smart for everyone else to back up.
That's what I was about to do.
I was gonna say.
Give it some space.
Hey, you remember to unpause the game this time without being told.
No, I told him.
I already had it unpaused, but you said it was paused, so I paused and unpaused it.
It was still unpaused on my side until I mentioned it.
Barry walks over here.
Alright, I cast Witch Bolt on the runes. Or is there like a focal point that stands out that I need to aim it at?
The rune itself is like set into the chest of the carving of the dragon.
Alright, then I go for that.
Cool. You have advantage because it's not moving.
That's true.
Objects are stationary.
That's much better.
Sure. You roll damage for me real quickly. I know it's like 3d12 for you at this level. Because you have third level slots.
There's the second one. And there's that one.
19.
19 points of lightning damage. Now you zap this doorway. And you hear the sound. To our modern brains, it would sound like a capacitor charging and then immediately releasing. Simon, I do need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Okie dokie. Normal?
Yes.
Not great.
Okay, you take 12 points of lightning damage as a lightning bolt flies back out through the door, like the hidden door that you came through, scorching the ground, scorching the wall on the far side. But the rune itself is now faded. It seems as if it has been cleared up.
Ouchie. Well,
you no longer see arcane energy pulsing through the etching of this rune.
alright. Well, that takes care of that, I guess.
Shall we attempt to open the door? Alright, come over here. Give me a hand with this.
One moment here. Yeah, that works.
And same routine as every other door up to this point. I'm just helping.
Yep. Bear's gonna step in and make her athletics check.
It's a little tuft of smoke coming off of Simon's feathers.
And she leans into it, and you're like, push here and here, helping her out. And just like Aragorn entering, I believe it's Edoras the Golden Hall, the door opens.
I'm going to try to creep forward and see if I can see anything in the room.
Give me a stealth check. And a perception check. Sure. Okay.
Sure.
You hear what sounds like breathing through ridged, scaly nostrils. Is what it sounds like to you.
Well, that's deeply unsettling.
What can you see right now? You can see about what you can see. It does not look like this individual over here has noticed you. They are a humanoid with they look like a dragonborn in blue adorned scale mail.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look back and tell those two that there's the guy literally right there. And then I'm going to try to slink around into this corner.
One moment here.
And I will go and remind you, even if he has dark vision, I have permanent invisibility.
Yep. You are all good. Cool. He does not appear to notice you. You see he has a large round shield that is painted with like if you've seen it on a lot of the surfaces in here of a blue dragon in profile, and a spear with a bluish metal tip.
Is there anything else of note in this room?
You see two, they look like urns or braziers, and a large door, like triple wide door here, some 15 feet across, with the most lifelike carving and painting of a dragon, gilded like gold leaf paint on the tips of the horns, large sapphires set into the eyes, just a beautiful rendering of the still life of a dragon on the door right here.
Well, the pirate in his focus really wanted him to go and try to dig some of that off of the door, but he's going to hang back and just get ready for a fight at the moment.
Sure. What is everyone else doing here?
Oh, I gotta take off the spell I used first off. I don't know. I don't know what there really is to do aside from see what he does or just march in. Has Ithaca communicated to us his intent, what he's trying to do by sneaking in here?
Nope.
It's kind of his shtick, though.
Yeah, but like, what are we accomplishing?
I'm gonna be striking from a place where he doesn't know I'm there.
Okay, so should we let you do your strike before we bother coming in, or?
So they went in, and do we know what's on the other side of this door aside from Mythic, or is it just him?
I told Barry and Simon that the guy was literally right fucking there.
Yeah, and plus I think from where I am, I can see him. Or at least like part of him.
Yeah, you can. 1 second here. You can see like the tip of his spear. It looks like he's braced as if he would be in a shield wall formation.
Well, I know not to get in Ithvik's way, so I think I'm gonna let him do what he's gonna do, for now at least.
Solid.
But Simon will be having his bow drawn and ready for the combat that is no doubt about to kick off.
Well then. Fuck it.
Cool. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Well,
You are still technically an unseen attacker for your second attack because creatures who rely on dark vision to see you cannot. That one does hit.
that's a better.
Attack. And where's that last one? There it is.
15 and then a d8.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay. 22 points of damage. Yeah. He takes a bunch of damage and cries out in pain. You find like a chink in his armor. Your arrow buries it there. I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Let's go.
Can I like not and say I did?
Are you abstaining from combat?
I'm just curious if that's an option available to me.
Technically, yes.
You're, why does Tyron have 2 turns?
No idea, but it's the same.
You rolled 3 times.
It does only read you as one combatant. Okay, there we go. Cool. Cool. Now then, we will mark that as your turn in the first round while he has the suppressed condition.
Okay.
Dama, you have heard very subtly the twang of a short bow twice, and a guttural sound of pain.
Oh boy.
You feel like your rogue may have done something.
Okay. The door is this way, right?
Yes.
So if I just...
You can see.
Can I? Because I feel like I can't. Alright, now I'm in... Okay, I'm in this room. That was 25, so I can realistically be here.
Yeah. You can see him. He's
So I
right
see
at the edge of your light.
Closes the door and leaves him in there.
Nope.
Like, you know what? Nah, he's fine.
I think we've had enough for today.
just close the door and be like, nah, he's good.
He's good. Let him cook.
I mean, that's the disadvantage if that happens. So, just saying.
Okay, so I have a hunch this is going to be a 4-session dungeon.
To the end, I guess I'm gonna be like, I don't know what's happened. I don't know who this person is. Are you all right? And I'm going to end my turn.
Wow.
This guy, you're saying, hey, you good?
Yeah, I'm asking. I don't know. I don't know who they are, or what they do, or whether or not they like ice cream. And frankly, that makes a lot of difference as to whether or not I'm gonna hit them.
Wow.
He does have an arrow jutting out of his left shoulder right now. Like,
Yeah, but
kind of got in just underneath like the plates of armor.
You get the sense he likes blueberry.
oh damn, that thing. Oh shit, I think we might have to.
Somewhere just off to your side here. That's why I fucking shot him.
Simon!
Okay.
We need to have a fucking talk after this dungeon, sir.
All right.
Resources? No, fuck.
Let me check the wording on something real quick. I'm guessing I wouldn't be able to like keep channeling that witch bolt I was just doing.
No, witch bolt stays on one target.
That's what I thought. Okay. Fair enough. Alrighty. Let's zoomy our way in here. Notice that some combat is now underway.
You don't see Ifuk, by the way.
Yeah. None of you can see me.
I see an arrow and I can make an educated guess.
You're like, oh, Ifuk has been here.
He did the rogue thing.
Yep, that is a reasonable assumption.
Let's see. You know, here's a spell I haven't tried before. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna try casting Puppet on him to make him drop his weapons, whatever he's holding.
Ooh, roll it for me, please. Or he rolls something, doesn't he? Yeah. Constitution saving throw. Okay. He succeeds.
Damn. Oh well, let's try.
One humanoid you can see.
And that's my spells for the day, baby!
The target must move up to its speed in a direction you choose as well. Cool. Yeah, neat.
Alright, well, I tried.
He is now looking at you. He does seem like a little bit shocked, or I don't know, surprised.
Valid.
Barry is going to become the big Angie. And
if questioned, I was just gonna be like, we just don't want to fight. I'm making you drop your weapons, so we don't want to fight. Just in case that ended up being
Barbarian runs into the room and smacks him in the face.
Any hope we had of
Peace
that
was
is
never a
long
chip.
gone.
Once again, between our rogue and our barbarian, peace is never a choice.
Hey, I have been calm in many situations.
You can be as calm as you like while you're stabbing and shooting someone.
Yeah, I didn't say I wasn't killing anybody. I said I was calm.
That was never a question.
Recklessly swinging her maul at this guy for a hit. And a hit. Okie dokie. You notice she's using like the heavy maul that she just got.
Nice.
Normal.
This is just like a Dragonborn, right? It's like a dude who was here.
Give me a
As far as we know.
nature check. Okay, Barry deals a total of 21 points of damage to this guy.
I mean, it doesn't matter at this point.
I'll let you do it as like a free action. Go ahead and roll it, and I will tell you more about this guy.
Understandably. Here's my 19.
Okay.
We're 20 minutes in, and our GM's head is in his hands already.
No.
I would like to mention,
Take as long as I was thinking.
I gave a full turn for you guys to come in and try to talk to him.
Did you?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I feel like Adema got a turn and walked into a fucking almost murder scene.
It wasn't you that I gave the turn to.
I will say.
It was the guy who refused to enter the room I gave the turn to.
I will say, at one point I said I will just wait and let Ifuk do what he's gonna do. You could have interjected at that point.
I felt like that would be too meta to be like, oh, well, he only mentioned it to you guys, but I'm gonna be like, hey, so did that guy mention anything to you that I can't see?
Okay, you know what? That's valid. You didn't know the dude was in there. I respect it. Respect it.
Anyway, it's not that big a deal. Fuck this guy. But I want to know who he is at least. So we know who to send a letter to, you know, his widow or something like that.
It's next to Dragonkin.
I was just about good to keep like expositing.
Congratulations, guys. 20 minutes in, we already have a bit tears.
Good tears, but yeah.
Shit. I'm sorry, anyone who wanted something from this. I'm truly.
So, at first glance, he does look to be a dragonborn. But controversial amongst the D&D community, you know that dragonborn usually don't have tails. This guy has a tail. Also, he does, like, as much as he's covered in scales, etc., his hands don't have claws the way a dragonborn's might. You think this guy might, instead of being dragonborn, he's a half dragon, which is an important distinction because one of those is the actual offspring of a dragon, the other is of a race that was created by dragons to be interns.
Yes.
Dragon turns.
Something like that.
I was hoping
Also,
for a better
our
reaction to that.
Simultaneously, the offspring of dragons too, which is weird.
Yeah, but not like
That's-
a dragon did the deed with a non-dragon, but just like magic happened and Dragonborn appeared. This is,
Yes.
has been the origins of Dragonborn tangent that is stopping right now.
But, no,
Also,
wait, I
again,
have a question. But
Go ahead.
If there are dragon offspring that are also dragon interns, that means dragons have nepotism.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Just wanted to
I
establish
mean, they're
that.
dragons. They have nepotism anyway.
Dragons absolutely are incredibly nepotist.
All right, cool.
Also, Adema, you see that while this guy is very much there and moving and etc., you see a thin coating of dust on his pauldrons. The design of his armor and weapons is old, well maintained.
The blood jutting from the
that is
wound
very new. Very new. You do see, like, looking closer at this shield, the signs of like it having been used in combat before. Like this all of his gear looks to have been used and maintained, and it is well maintained. But design-wise and the signs of old equipment, this has all seen combat and is a very, very old, like centuries old, gear.
My immediate guess is someone who was alive and in combat long ago, but then was trapped here,
There's
possibly paralyzed.
Also, an
or turned into a
important
statue.
distinction of half dragons and dragonborn, and that their lifespans are basically the same as what a human versus an elf would be. In other words, half dragons have insane lifespans. So he could very well have just been alive down here this whole time somehow.
That seems to be the case, based on the information we have so far.
Yeah, that's like a free action. I don't even know what the fuck is happening at this point still.
But you're like,
Still can't see Ithvik, but I can see him gushing blood. And our barbarian just ran in here and slapped him in the face. So frankly, I feel like there may be something amiss here. But
I will say Barry like swung with the warhammer and he caught both hits on his shield, but it's a fucking maul. Like, it doesn't much care about what you put between you and it. It's probably gonna deal a decent portion of damage. Bludgeoning damage, folks.
I'm still kind of thrown off by, like, we came here to take care of a religious heretic sect and zombies, and now we're seeing all this blue dragon stuff, and I still have no idea what to make of any of that.
there's a lot.
Yeah, we'll
Whose
ask
turn is
questions
it?
later.
It was
Kai's.
Barry's. It's Kai's turn. There we go.
Okay.
It's Kai's turn.
Oh, apparently I'm moving through a wall.
Yeah, you gotta, like, go around corners and shit properly.
Gah, corners and geometry.
I can't no
This
clip.
game has collision.
So he's wearing metal armor, yes?
Oh no.
Sucks to be him.
Are you okay, Montu?
I'm considering something. His armor looks to be made of iridescent blue scales.
Iridescent blue scales. So you wouldn't necessarily classify it as metal.
Correct.
Fully ready for Mans to bring out the Heatle Metal. That's for anyone watching who knows what Kamen Rider Double is. That's just me.
His shield appears to be metal, as well as the head of his spear, but it is looks to be an ash-shafted spear.
Alright, instead I am going to cast Tangle.
The icon that's been on your character forever.
Yep.
All right. He needs to make some kind of save, correct?
A
15 strength.
It's right there in the chat.
DC 15 strength save. Neato burrito. He succeeds and is not entangled. It's still, you know, the usual effects of entangle.
Now it's only
Yes.
Nito Taquito.
Now it's just difficult terrain. Restrained would have been nice, though.
Yeah. Okie doke.
And that's
Yeah.
it for me.
Cool. You see, Simon and Ithvuk, you both see vines grow up along this door, not pushing it out of place, but adding another barrier to your passage, and they start to grow over this individual in front of you, and but he like breaks through it and is not wrapped by these vines. It is his turn. He's surprised. He passes his turn. Ithvuk.
I'll give you one guess what I'm about to do.
Shoot him? With advantage, I would imagine?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Because you are an unseen attacker.
I have lost connection to the server. Attempted to reestablish.
Oh my god.
Turns out the one who was sneak attacked was you.
Someone just cut his internet lines?
He must be stopped.
You might roll it for me, because I'm only going to do this and like move to the side a little bit, so he can't pinpoint me.
You rolled a hit. You're going to move. I will point out, you can see the current like radius of Edema's light spell. If you move much, you will be in it.
Well, further into the darkness, because there was more room into the shadows where I was. Just not standing in the exact same spot.
Okay. You moderately displace.
Yeah. So if he yeets a spear towards where the arrow just came from, it's not going to hit me.
You also deal your 2d6?
Yes, my sneak attack is 2d6.
Okay, you deal 14 more points of damage to him. He's already not looking great, guys.
Hey, he never stood a chance.
Neat. Cool. Next turn is Edema's.
Oh boy. Honestly, I still don't know what the hell is happening. So, I mean, I understand this man is dying. I don't know why. I'm just gonna... Ah, shit. I give in to peer pressure, I guess.
I guess this guy dies here.
I will attempt.
Everybody's doing it.
I'm not gonna heal him. I have limited spell slots. Fuck this guy. Holy dead. Standard roll.
Cool.
Y'all ain't worth my slots.
I don't know him.
Oh, hey, if I'm clicking on the thing that's getting the...
Those are my slots. I don't know you.
I can click on the saving throw button and just like it will roll up. That's so cool.
Yeah.
He succeeds.
I'm so proud of him. We'll take that, bud.
But that's not how Toll the Dead works. It's a cantrip.
You're right. Just take half anyway.
No.
I'm ending. I don't want this guy to die. I don't even know this man.
Simon. What you doing, Itchy?
Oh, I didn't hear you say it was my turn.
Simon.
Okay. I'm going to move a little more just to keep myself moving, schmoving, and fire some Eldritch Blast. There's one. Fuck. There's two. Fuck. It's another one of these nights.
Is Simon also concerned about not wanting to kill this dude?
Maybe somewhere deep down.
You left the rogue in a room alone with him. Okay.
Unfortunately, those miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Barry has a second burst, the same as the first.
And if it lives until I get my next turn, there will be even more.
Angie. Angie. Oh, both of them were almost nat 20s.
Oh.
Normal?
Can you roll her attacks publicly so we can see them?
Fair enough. She rolled a 23 and a 23.
Nice.
15 points on the first attack. Is that including her rage? I don't know. I don't think so. It is not.
Did you actually activate the rage?
No, I did not. This is her last use of rage, so she is not. She is not raging because I'm not. She doesn't want to for this fight.
The rage is non-canon.
Exactly. She's not the Angie.
Angry, just not super angry, I guess.
So she deals a total of 32 points of damage.
She is merely miffed.
Hey, you got shot by my friend, and for some reason I'm mad about it. This guy's not looking good. Kai, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess we will just kind of maneuver ourselves in here and get ourselves a little produce flame mini fireball.
Let me check a spell. A little mini. Yeah. Okay. You cast produce flame.
Nice.
That did a lot of bouncing before it settled. That hits.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, he takes 4 points of fire damage.
If this were Monopoly rules, you could roll again.
Unfortunately, no, we don't play that. Anything else for your turn? Do you have a bonus action or whatever?
Nothing useful.
Cool. He is going to step over here, using 10 feet of movement because of difficult terrain. And you see lightning crackle at his mouth, and I am going to need...
Uh-oh.
It's going north-south. At Kai and Barry. I'm going to need saving throws from both Kai and Barry.
Remember how I said lightning bolts are more threatening to the players than fire breath is?
Is it a dex save?
It is a dex save. So Barry has advantage on this save.
Not bad.
Okay.
Nice.
Barry is going to roll publicly. That's a dex save with... Nope. I hit the wrong button there. Saving throw with advantage.
Nice.
Jesus. You both succeed, each taking 12 points of lightning damage.
That is halved already?
Yes, that has already been halved. He is then going to make an attack. No, he's going to make a shield bash attack at Barry. Attack. That should be with advantage. Because she is recklessly attacking. He hits for that much damage. And she is going to make a strength saving throw.
Good lord. Shield Bash does that much damage?
Yeah. And she gets knocked prone.
I'd hate to see what would happen if you hit a peasant with that. Good lord.
He seems to be a strong boy. Ithvik, it's your turn. Now I need to check that spell real quick.
Fire the short bow. Ooh.
That does not hit. He catches your arrow on his shield somehow out of nowhere.
From the shadows here. God damn it.
Damn it. Okay.
I'm not in the light quite yet, but I'm about to go into it. I'm sick of hiding.
You sick of hiding?
That is a player thing, not the rogue character, to be fair.
That counts as metagaming then.
No. No, it doesn't.
You seem to be just barely in that light. If that is something you want to take into consideration. Sure.
You bury your face in the wall.
Okay. Hidema, it's your turn.
Tolan, that it.
Ring the bell.
As you wish.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Ring-a-ding-ding. Hey man, I ain't no Fink, but I think you gotta die.
He succeeds.
As you wish.
Dang it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, neat. Next turn. Are you going to move at all, Hidema?
Me? No.
Simon. He's alive.
Okay. Is Barry prone or something? That icon on her?
She got shoved prone with the
Okay.
shield bash.
Alright, well then Commander Strike won't be of use this turn.
She could attempt it, but she'd have disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll wait for when it's more tactically advantageous before I spend my one use of Commander Strike. Let's fire another blast. Blam! There's a good one. And blam.
Okay.
Blam? Question mark?
Both of those hit.
Excellent. There's one. Oh, baby. And there's two.
Oh.
Big beetle blasts.
Go pew. You hit this guy twice with your shield, or with your beams. What words are hard?
Laser beams, shields, same thing.
Kind of staggers slightly, but rights himself. He's not looking too good. Barry is going to attempt to stand up. He's going to try and stab her, taking an opportunity attack. What's her AC? Okay. She dodges out of the way of his shield and stands up.
Nice.
And is going to swing at him. And okay, she hits twice. This guy has literally 2 HP. She strikes once and he staggers backwards, strikes again overhand, and he collapses to the ground. Notably, he is not killed by this. He is unconscious.
All right.
And I will metagame a little bit to say this is not me as the DM having Barry choose to make non-lethal attacks.
Okay. Is it literally just
Barry
he hit 0 and went down, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barry seems surprised because, like, it felt like that attack should have brained him, but it didn't.
So something stopped him from straight up dying.
Also, it doesn't seem like this guy is undead to you.
Yeah, I think we could infer that much. I'm guessing. He didn't look like the others. We could tell he was a dragon person of some kind. But yeah, like, Simon is still thinking and wondering about, like, the whole
We are out of
dragon
initiative,
thing.
by the way.
Yeah. Simon's gonna.
Everyone's like, let me move.
Yeah, Simon. Ifuk jumps on top of the corpse.
That is not what I meant to do.
Technically, if he's unconscious, he's also prone.
Yeah, I want to do like an investigation check and see if I can discern anything about him from investigating.
Sure. I imagine Ifuk is searching his person.
Yes, that was the goal.
Okay. You are actually able to take your time on this if you want to not roll and just like
Sure.
sort of succeed. You kind of both see it as you're investigating him, etc. His armor, as Adema saw, is very old in design. And looking at the carvings in other rooms, it seems to be the same design as what the soldiers in those murals are wearing. Also, you find a cobalt ring on his left hand with a large sapphire set into it. And in that sapphire, you see etched an image of a shield.
I'm going to take it off his hand and look closer at it, see if I can tell anything about it.
After noticing the ring, I think Simon will also take a good look at the door and see if there's anything related to that on it.
Take a good look. How? Also, are we leaving Entangle up, or are your friends tripping over vines right now, Kai?
No, we were going to take that down.
Okay.
I was going to inspect it, see if it seems like damaged or anything, like it's being used to insert into something.
That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna look around the door and see if there's like a ring-shaped slot anywhere.
You do not see any signs of damage on the ring, Ithvuk, nor Simon do you see any slots on the door. You don't even see a seam down the center of this door.
Maybe try just holding the ring up to the door, see if it reacts to it?
Yep. Yeah, so can put it on, walk over, and try to open the door, see if it does anything to the door.
You walk closer and hold the ring up to the door, and nothing happens.
Okay, so we saw the ring. Is there anything else that I saw from looking over the dragon person?
His spear seems to be particularly fine make, and as I said, is a faintly bluish metal. Now, as you're this close, is made of cobalt, or at least an alloy that is predominantly cobalt.
Do we want to leave this guy just lying here? He's clearly still alive.
Well, I think we should at least disarm him and...
Yeah, we should.
Alright.
Okay, so
Crouch
let me
down and start removing his
think about
equipment.
the number of checks that were just made and how much time would have passed for a second. So it's the investigation check and the perception check. Get like search the body and investigate the body. That happen at the same time. That would be 10 minutes. Essentially, I'm like the automatic success is like taking 10 and stuff. Like that takes 10 minutes to like take your time. Another 10 minutes for the door stuff. Okay, you're good. As you take the ring off, he does still appear to be just unconscious. Like he's very slowly breathing, if a little dazed, etc. He does still have, an arrow jutting out of his arm, etc.
We'll start removing his equipment, and I'll take the arrow out of his shoulder now.
How much do we know about medicine collectively?
You're the cleric. I mean, you have a druid with you.
You have a druid. I'm trained in medicine and a cleric. So.
And these are like normal arrows, right? It's
yes, there's nothing special about my arrows.
All right. Handle your business, man.
You know what? Now that I'm close up and I'm gonna, even though he's unconscious, would detect thoughts yield anything?
You would have to cast it to find out.
Let's go for that then.
Sure. You cast detect thoughts on this individual. I'm gonna say he auto fails because he is unconscious. He doesn't have any active thoughts.
I'm just making sure the system registers my use of it.
Yep. Is it a like once per short rest thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You cast detect thoughts on this unconscious figure. He repeating over and over in sort of like his subconscious stuff. This would be a little more than like if he was awake, you would be able to, but his mental wards aren't up, so to speak. Mm-hmm. You hear. Do you speak Draconic?
I don't think
No, he
so.
doesn't. It's only me and Kai who do.
Cool. Neato. It's a penny for your thoughts.
Yep.
Aww.
It sure is. I assume I can just relate what I hear and then have them translate for me.
Yeah. You hear him continually repeating the phrase, protect the progenitor.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Every once in a while, there's a strain of thought. And like, when I say once in a while, like, thoughts happen very quickly, right? Mm-hmm. So this isn't taking much time. Like, within this course of, like, if you focus on his thoughts for a minute, you'll probably hear this sort of, like, cycle a couple times over. You hear damned undead, damned necromancer as well.
Oh, okay. So this guy is against the undead as well. I'm wondering if maybe the undead force that exists here probably took over this mausoleum that originally belonged to these blue dragon. This blue dragon faction that we're seeing all over the place. So it could be the case that the blue dragon faction may not be our enemies, but rather enemies of our enemies, in a manner of speaking.
Certainly possible.
At the same time, it's like you have the ring, right?
Yes.
You. How do I describe this? Because time is passing. You feel like almost sense from the ring, because you have it on your person, in your possession. It feels like it's trying to attune with you.
Hey Simon, what can you tell me about this thing holding up the ring?
I guess I'll do an Arcana check on it.
Sure.
Not great.
Damn it.
It magic, and it seems to have something to do with the shield embedded in, etched into the large sapphire.
I guess I'm just too focused on the thought detecting.
Yeah.
Screw it, I'll just put it on.
I also have another thought just now. So this dragon person mentioned damned undead. What if the person we came here to find and take care of, what if he invaded this tomb before us and we caught him on the way in, and that's why he vanished after we talked to him, and these undead weren't originally here. He brought them with him, and this guy is just here guarding the tomb that belongs to them. Which means maybe the person I'm thinking the person we're after is probably beyond here, also seeking this, probably after this progenitor that is being mentioned. So that's the theory I've put together.
Everyone would see this, but Kai hasn't. You see Kai now that the vines have fallen away from the door, etc. You see engraved in the stone and steel over this carving and sculpting of this dragon are, "Here lies Saharon. May his wisdom and cunning live on," in beautiful flowing draconic script.
Well, I say to the group, well, based on the fact that he was talking about projecting the progenitor, I think this may be one of the places where Saharon may have been kept. If not, still here.
Breathes an awful lot like he's dead.
This is a mausoleum, but...
It is.
Maybe
he still said protect it somehow, so...
Maybe his body or some piece of his existence is in here. And maybe this Nathaniel character that we're here to stop is here to plunder Saharan's tomb, as it were.
Very well could be.
But that's the theory I've got so far.
I did put that ring on, by the way, Montu.
Yep. Yeah, you still feel that, like, attempts to attune. It takes a whole hour to do so.
Yeah.
Well, if it's gonna take him an hour to attune, I could do with a short rest again, and then we could see what we can do.
Well, yeah, but we still have this, and I kick at the now completely disarmed body.
Yeah. If he wakes up, even if it turns out we're not supposed to be enemies, if he wakes up, he's not going to be happy with the fact that we attacked him.
While we take a rest, can I take some rope out and just tie him up?
Sure.
You want to make a check for that?
How far are you stripping him? Also, you're a pirate, you know knots. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. We'll just, like, if someone's trying to break out of rope, there'll be a DC. There's also a strength, depending on whether or not he's trying to break out of the rope or slip out of the rope, so to speak.
The main goal was getting his shield and spear off of him, but the armor itself, if possible.
That will take longer, especially because you don't have a willing and active subject to do it too. Like,
I don't know if we need to go as far as stripping his armor.
Well, it's not his clothes. It'll be clothes under it.
1 moment, please.
We just need to make sure he's not a threat if he wakes back up and attacks us.
I'm just checking something here. Okay. Cool. Neat. It's just reading up on cobalt being used in weapons. Yeah, you guys want to short rest?
If everyone's okay with that?
They can. I would serve no purpose. I'm going to spend the time taking care of all that with this stat.
Barry says she is okay with taking a short rest.
All kind of them.
Cool. So you tie up this individual. Over the course of the short rest, he regains 1 hit point and becomes conscious. He is restrained right now, though, which is right there. So you hear her. What is this?
Yeah, sorry, we may have jumped the gun by attacking you. We just got through like a whole several groups of undead and assumptions were made. So, first off, apologies for that.
My fault. I fired the first shot.
It's true. He usually does that a lot. It's a problem.
It's my job.
You see him just like glaring at you. What brings you here?
We were chasing after an individual who was described to us as a religious heretic by the name of Nathaniel, I believe. We saw him come in here, and the path through a bunch of undead led right to you.
The necromancer.
So you've seen him then?
Yes. He is through that door. He did something. I was powerless to stop him.
Unfortunate. Well, we are here to attempt to take care of him.
What did he do?
It seemed like some kind of magic. I am not well versed in these things.
Was there any sort of visual effect of this magic that you could describe?
I felt... She's gonna roll an Arcana check real quick. I felt something come over my mind, and my senses and my faculties were not my own.
Oh, okay, so he did some sort of mental spell on you. Well, you seem to be free of it now.
If you would remove him, I would assist you.
Not in that shape, you're not.
I mean, we can do something about that, I'm sure. Simon is going to be a large amount of selfless and use a cast from the orb to do cure wounds on our new dragon friend.
Ooh, okie dokie. Go ahead and roll it. Cool. He gains some HP as well.
Hey, David, you're gonna come into the room or not, lad?
Oh, lad.
considering the going rate of things along you, I think I'll stay out here.
I think we're cool though.
Oh, for fuck's
Well,
sake.
we're in the process of becoming.
now?
We are in the process of becoming cool.
Come in here so I don't have to keep being invisible and freaky to this guy.
Oh God.
Well, because it's my fault you decided to shoot people when you made them. Of course, my fault. I apologize.
I guys in. He didn't enter. I have no other choice.
It's an enemy of my enemy situation where this guy wasn't with the undead that we fought on the way in here.
If you're looking to get through that door, I would ask you take a little longer. Allow me to regain some of my vitality.
Fine by me.
Yeah, we're not concerned about Nathaniel progressing with whatever he's doing in there.
I would be in no state to fight as it is.
Valid. Unless we got some more heals to give him. Looks over at the other casters.
He is looking pretty good all of a sudden. He still looks like he's been through a fight, but like he no longer appears to be on death's door.
We're gonna walk over and start untying his ropes. No funny business now. We'll just take you down again if it happens. Yes, growl at me more. We just succeeded, smartass. Nice interconic.
He's gonna. It'll be enough. He will eventually recharge that. Holy shit! These dice say no, but it's been a long amount of time. I have rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have rolled 8d6. This ability recharges on a 5+. It has not yet recharged. This statistics, please.
Holy crap.
There we go. We're good. In 10 rolls. Fuck. As you untie him, he sees his equipment sitting across the room. He kind of flexes his hands and says, "My ring, do you have it?"
Yep, right here, and I show him my hand with it on.
You will bear the burden then. I'm going to give you an item. Add an item to your sheet.
Simon smiles a little at mention of Ithva bearing a burden.
Go ahead and read that item that I just put in your inventory, Ithva. It's an interesting item, and isn't exactly weak.
Okay, one of these I literally have a counter for. What are these downsides?
Which one?
The necrotic damage. My mask gives me resistance.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh wait, does yeah. So you just take like a normal. They'd cancel each other out.
And the other one is interesting.
Yep.
I'm cool with this.
Cool.
Stack on all the curses, fuck it.
I mean,
yeah.
Notably, that like you know that effect
For players, that's what it does.
Yeah. Notably, Ithva knows that second effect.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
That is the Gios spell.
Oh.
Which essentially says, do this thing
or else.
Or else. Show players. I didn't modify. I just want people to see this damn spell. Oh yeah, it's Gios.
Mm-hmm. Like Code Geass? I had to say it.
Sure you did. That effect of the ring is a 6th level spell.
Damn.
Yeah. Now, this doesn't mean that the individual can order you, but it is like you can't work against.
How appropriate. The blue man is now beholden to the big blue dragon.
Also, I feel like this is incredibly fitting for blue dragons in general.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Yeah, all right. Now, after essentially the time of another short rest has passed, Simon, do you want to make some more healing elixirs?
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
So you will have 4 of them. He stands up and says, I can get you through that door.
Be our guest.
All right, excellent.
He steps up and
Come on, Adama, join the group.
I'm 10 feet away, you're fine.
he extends a hand over the... I'm going to use south just because that makes it easiest. He extends a hand over this, and you see a flash of lightning in the cauldron or urn or whatever, or brazier.
Oh.
He steps over to the other, and again, the same happens. You hear a shing, and the door, although you did not previously see a seam down the center of the door, it parts in the middle, perfectly along the center of the dragon's face of the door. You see a long hallway. You see 4 what look to be undead mages chanting. In the center of the 4 of them, you see Nathaniel. And on the altar at the far end of the room, you see the skeleton of a dragon.
Well.
Nathaniel turns to you as the doors grind to a halt, wide open. He says, "It comes at no surprise that you have found me here, but you are too late to stop what has begun. And that is where we will stop this session."
Spooky.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
would like to
it
title
out.
this episode The Undying Guardian.
Ooh. Very cool.
Yeah.
I figured out the thing.
Wait. You create a healing elixir in a simple vial that appears in your hand. The elixir retains its potency for the duration or until it's consumed, at which point the vial vanishes.
Yeah, the spell is to create a potion.
Yeah, the duration is 1 minute.
Hold on.
So it is a potion for 1 minute. Like at the bottom there. What is the ability? Like, did you add the ability through the importer?
I think so. I could have sworn the duration was a day.
Is that an invocation?
No, it's a spell.
It's a spell.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to look it up online and check. It is UA. No, duration is 24 hours. The casting time is 1 minute.
That's what I thought.
So, okay, we've figured that out. Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Scourge of the Dragon Sea.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will tune in next week for the resolution of whatever's going on here, whatever has begun. What was everyone's favorite part of the session?
There was really only one part other than Simon nearly getting fried.
Fair. Yeah, alright, cool. We got some more neato items.
I'm now immortal, so that's fun.
I like that I figured out what was going on.
I thought it was funny when Simon was like, detect thoughts, and I was like, do you speak Draconic? And it's like, oh.
So it's just like me like relaying what I'm hearing in like bad Draconic and assuming that you can figure it
out. Como se dice undead? Draconic translator. Let's see.
Yeah, you should probably bookmark that at this point.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's done? Damned undead. Translate. It doesn't translate damned. God damn. It does damn. It just doesn't the past tense. Jodnernilith. I think that's how I pronounce that first word, but it's XSIO. Yeah, alright. Yeah, what? Yeah, I guess there really only was the one part here. But yeah. Cliffhangers are fun.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching. Itchy, take us away.
Alright, well, yeah, thanks to everyone who tuned in live and anyone who's watching the VOD on YouTube. As always, you can watch live or catch the VODs at IXI Studios, IXI Studios, Twitch and YouTube, same channel name. We'll be back next week unless something comes up, so make sure to follow us and tune in and see what happens next. But for now, I'm going to raid over to my buddy Overkill, who is once again doing some amiibo battles in Smash Bros.
Bye.
Just set up the raid. Yeah, and let us know what you thought in the comments, and let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see us do.
Bye.
For the record,